Hey folks, and welcome back to MusicalConman plays something completely different. So, a little background. Very recently a really impressive game bundle released. I'll turn down the music so I can talk. A really impressive looking game bundle released called the Bundle for Racial Justice and Equality. And these are all things I like, especially in the very chaotic times you're going to, with a lot of protests and a lot of police trying to turn them into riots, all that stuff. So, itch.io, a website well known for distributing a lot of indie games, has put together this bundle of developers who have basically donated their games for this. So, chip in any amount you want, as low as $5 to get 750 games, including this one. And there's a ton of great stuff in there, some of which I've played and loved before, but I wanted to try some of these games for my YouTube channel, and I thought, you know what? Let's start with something I've never heard of before, something that's probably, you know, a smaller team, smaller budget, but has decided to be part of this effort. So I picked just the one that was very first on my list. Last Night, Road Rider Adventure, I believe it was. Last Night, certainly. So, don't know how long I'm going to play it, but I'm going to check this out and see how it looks. Start here. Begin the story. As a squire on the way to be a knight, you will get to learn all the basics, while the story will take you through a short but epic adventure. It will also teach you the features of the different environments. I think I can do that. This is interesting. Kind of a weird 3D window thing we're looking through. Let's go, young squire. Let us test your skills. Let ahead fly very far. Just steer around the fences. There is always enough time to dodge an obstacle, but several coming up make it tricky. Okay. Okay, so it's kind of a runner thing. Okay, I see I can stab when I click or press W. Don't know what A does. But, or I don't know what S does. I know what A and D do. They move me left and right. So this is pretty simple. We're moving around this. I wonder if we can jump. We can jump. I don't know if we can jump those, though. Certainly not the tall ones. That's the tutorial. Let's try. Yeah, that jumps no problem. Alright. It was kind of fun. I looked at the description. Whoa, did it say toads have 4 feet? What a strange fantasy world. Yep. Oh, we can right-click to jump, too. Okay, so stab and jump. The camera gets a little funky when we jump. I can deal with that. Hopefully this is recording nice and smoothly. I gotta say, this is, you know, it's not necessarily like $25 million budget animation, but it's got some really nice colors to it. It's got a bright, vibrant feel. I'm pretty satisfied over it. Especially for, you know, a small thing. And, you know, listen, I am someone who, as a person, loves to watch bad movies, bad films, bad games, and make fun and all that. And, you know, if I keep doing this series and playing a lot of small team games, I'm sure I will find things I could laugh at that you wouldn't be as likely to see in a, you know, Activision, Ubisoft, whatever game. Oh. That's interesting. Huh, I didn't expect that. Anyway, but these are all developers who have contributed their games for racial justice and equality, and uh-oh, I should have hit try again instead of start level again. I guess I don't get the previous checkpoint. Okay, well, I got time to talk while I just no-scope it through here. Can I stab him? I can kill him. Was I supposed to do that? I don't think I was supposed to do that. We're going to start the level one more time and not stab the boss, because I do want to get through the... not the boss, but our boss. Oh, our horse pooped. How delightful. I'd love to slow down. Jumping seems to speed us up. Okay, there we go. Yeah, let's just move left and right and not do anything, not kill him. Anyway, these are all developers who have given their games for charity, And as such, you know, if some funny stuff happens, I'll certainly enjoy a pleasant laugh, but overall, I am certainly on the side of all small developers, and this game looks like a fun little jaunt. I have figured out, I think, that I could skip this tutorial section by killing that knight, but I'll get through the tutorial, and from then on, you know, I'm not necessarily planning to play through the entirety of the campaign and try out Endless Mode and the Rogue Rider Adventure expansion. I'm sure a lot of time and love has been put into them, and I'm not, you know, there's 750 games in this bundle, and I don't think I'm going to play every single one of them 100%. But I at least want to get through the tutorial without cheesing it too hard. Okay. I want to avoid catching up with this fellow knight, because if I do, I think either I will crash or stab. And this seems like the Master Knight whose squire we are. Whatever the text said, skeletons have legs. I appreciate these toolkits. Okay. Now we hit the things with our lances and try not to murder. Okay. Master Knight better keep some distance. Okay, so Master Knight is becoming an obstacle when we do this dodge. Okay, we're getting some points. Can we smash? We definitely can't smash a rock wall, but we can certainly smash some barrels. We cannot move left or right while we are in smash mode. Can we smash this? No, we cannot. Wow, that is a dramatic death scene. Somebody had some fun making that. Okay, try again. And after this, I will be happy to proceed ahead at whatever speed. So we gotta dodge that there. That's clever. I did not expect him to become our enemy. Or her. Suppose we could have anything under that armor. I appear to be getting some points. I'm not totally sure what the points represent. I got knocked a little. I don't know if that affects anything. But the points represent a number that I have. And it's nice to have numbers. I like having them. The audio is going to cut out briefly when I tab away for my paranoid. Is this recording check that I always have to do? Okay, that was the whole level. Chapter 1, The Road, Bullseye. It's very good, Squire, but your final test is still ahead. Horned bucketheads were seen inside the kingdom. Now your time has come. Finally. There's a big flash whenever we pick next. Face one and adjust, but be careful, those buckets can be heavy. And don't forget, you have to drag one back as quickly. I will not disappoint you, Master. Remember, draw not too late, not too early. Good luck, and may the power of your lance be with you. Skeletons are made of bones. Okay. Got some shiny armor. Oh, we have to click. Points. And points. And let's do some jumping. I think the jumping is slightly faster. Bit of a tight jump there. Also, just kind of funny to just make this horse get a serious leg day. Not that running with a heavy armored knight on your back isn't. Oh, wow. Okay, I guess I have to take this a little more seriously. We got 450 gold. Try and hit the center for beheading. What if I don't want to behead anyone? I guess if that's the case, maybe I should not play a game where you sometimes need to behead. Besides, I bet the enemies' heads pop off all funny like. Hopefully it's not a disturbingly realistic graphics lavished on this one particular aspect of the game. I mean, also, I played The Binding of Isaac, so I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, there's a checkpoint, and some jump-a-dumps. Another target, and blast him. At some point, we will be stabbing another bucket head, like ourselves. Not sure why we have to stab each other, but I guess that's just how the game is. Oh, we don't even have to jump there. I mean, I jumped anyway, because... Have you ever tried jumping in video games? It's awesome. But but we didn't have to. Interesting that we're getting the ones with the bridges later, after we've already learned how to jump the ones without. Okay, so if I move the mouse, I can move the camera a bit around. I do like these little splash art things. A little bit of a more angular style. Oh, I gotta click. Okay, well, that seems pretty good. Seems pretty dead. Ran into a bolt a little bit, but we still hit the target. And, okay, we gotta find the right thing to jump across there. No jumping required here, and stabby. Interesting that, like, we had the ones with the bridge to cross later, after we had already been forced to jump ones with no bridges. I feel like usually you see it the other way around, but, hey, we got there. And then we had the ones with the half bridge, where you had to find the bridge and jump to get the max distance, so that's pretty cool. I bet we're going to level 2. Gold award. You're darn right. Nightmare. Okay, we're still in chapter 1. What is this, a boss fight? Ooh. This is interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'm here for whatever this is. So both us and our horse are just kind of wavy ghosts, and the graphics are real funky, I guess. We just ran by a great, what looked like a cross gravestone, which is interesting. Okay, I wasn't sure if we could run through those or not. I think we've discovered the answer. Weird. Okay. Huh. Maybe the nightmare is like the hard version of the same level. But... No! Hurry, chap! What happened here?
That darn dragon and her entourage took off the gold and the princess. I've sent the knights after them. I just hope they will find all the gold and bring it back.
What about me? I'm in your duty and will protect the kingdom from any harm.
Haha, you are no knight. Where is that bucket you were supposed to carry here?
He turned to dust.
Dust, you say? Of magic you speak? Haha. But whatever, if you want to bring my beloved gold back, so follow the trail. If you make it back, I will dub you as a knight, and remember, every coin is of value.
Toads like you in their belly. Also, there was the matter of the princess being taken, but I guess that's not a primary concern to a money monarch. How long can we drag this horse with us? Pretty long. Unfortunately, we had to jump there. But there's some monies. Okay, so it's kind of like the running levels in a Crash Bandicoot or something like that, is how it mentioned on the website description, and I definitely see that influence. We did not get all the monies. I must renounce my knighthood in shame, for I have failed to get all of the monies on my first time trying to level. Wow. How do you get all the... Can you move left or right faster than I'm currently doing it? Because that one seems pretty tricky to get. I guess maybe you just have to... Okay. So we got a smashing takedown on one of them. That one, I guess, was a little less perfect, but still got it. We're getting a good few coins here as well, anyway. And here we go. Yeah. I'm not noticing any, like, fast movement by, like, double tapping left or right. So I don't think there's a way to move faster. I think you just have to know in advance that they'll be on the other side of that rock and start moving beforehand. That one will smash them. And water bucket. I guess we get a little point thing when we knock them into the river. Or probably similar bonus for lake. Oh no! Oh, if I click I can slow down the animation. Oh, we were doing so well. Alright, well let's get through chapter 1, maybe take a peek at whatever chapter 2 is about. But I think we're getting a... Wow, That's a lot more money than we had gathered previously. Yeah, get stabbed. Sorry, what? What? Huh. I guess that's just a thing that happens sometimes. I was not really expecting that camera angle. Anyway, this is... Oh, I meant to put down my lamps, but I guess we just didn't. That's interesting. I don't seem able to put down my lance. I'm clicking, I'm pressing W. No luck, so I guess... I was gonna see if we could dodge all the knights, but... It seems a little difficult to get past some of them. Spiders are hard to squash. So are bugs, I am sure, and I think we may have just encountered a small one. But... we have made it past the first night, we are able to stab, we are able to jump and move side to side. Whatever it was we encountered there, it seems like it has been successfully resolved. Ooh, we beheaded them. That's good, maybe? I mean, they're presumably evil. Oops, wrong side. I was trying to remember if that was the rock that we had there. What's happening there is I was just tapping click to stab, and I put my lance out, but I let go of click. And I guess you have to hold it down all the way through the hopeful beheading. So, let's take one more shot at this dangerous level. Also, spiders are hard to squash. It's showing a picture of a bat. Given that a bat is not a spider, I can only assume that the bat is the speaker of the statement. And if this game has talking bats, it is too spooky. 5 me, 0 out of 6 stars. Can't handle the spooks. Jokes aside. I happened to look around the developer's website a bit and saw that they had some YouTube Let's Plays listed on a Steam community discussion or something with... Oh. Well, I guess we both get to continue peacefully throughout our days. Anyway, they had some YouTube Let's Plays that they'd linked, some of which had like as few as 76 views. So, you know, not necessarily a game that's getting picked up by your mega huge streamers quite yet. Chapter 2, Into the Dark. But... yeah! I know, chap, I've got a bad feeling about this too. I'll finish my previous statement before I get into this. Anyway, all I mean to say is it's small. The developer's probably keeping an eye out for Let's Plays, and so there is a small chance the developer will notice my video. So... if that's the case, hi. I don't know if you'll watch this far or whatever. I've never developed a game, and I couldn't imagine whether it's fun to watch someone else play it. But, anyway, as we look at level 2, chapter 2.
I know, chap, I've got a bad feeling about this too.
What was the voice I did before? But we need to get through this forest so we can catch up. Here we go, another one of those buckets. Bats like to bite in you. In me? I don't want bats to bite in me. Huh, I thought we had that one, but I guess this is a little tougher enemy. I would not mind a bat biting on me. I mean, I wouldn't like it, but I could tolerate that. If a bat has gotten in me, I don't care. I mean, biting will make it worse, but it's already bad. So we're just gonna hope that no bats bite in us. Okay, we have fucked that one. Not so tough after all. I bet we could run it. I wonder if we could run on top of that log if we got on it. Next time we see a lengthwise log, let's try that. I don't know. I know a lot of smaller games use all kinds of interesting assets, so I don't know if these are custom made or from a store or something like that, but I will say a lot of them are colorful and fun to look at, and works for me. I like these trees, I like these mushrooms, and I like the little lighting effects. It's simple, but a nice touch. I also like that in this kind of mixed lighting where it's hard to tell. Oh, I didn't try the vertical log thing. I wanted to run on it, but there were coins to get, and that was a priority. Anyway, I also like how, since there's kind of limited visibility and it's hard to tell what's coming up, especially when you jump, I really appreciate that little musical cue letting you know that excuse me, letting you know that there is an enemy knight coming up, even if you might not have seen it yet. Okay. We're making pretty good progress through this level. I bet we'll, be able to beat it on this try. I mean, practically speaking, we beat it on the first try, except for the time that we didn't. Okay. Wee-haw, horse say. That was an interesting pose.
That's only a cute little spider. Oh no, attack!
Joust a spider into a tree. I may try that. So I guess spiders are just kind of like hanging targets. Sorry, spider. I know you're an essential part of the forest ecosystem, but the path seems quite limited, and I am an essential part of my ecosystem. I admit, I'm kind of curious. If we do fail this level, next time I'm at the start of the level and it wouldn't cost me too much time, I do want to get hit by a spider and see if there's any fun spider chomping animation or something, just in case. Okay, there's a checkpoint. So next spider can have us if it's relatively soon. Here you go, spider. Oh no. That spider likes to bite in me for sure. Oh no. Hold attack for normal speed, jump for fast forward, power up for freeze and shock. Oh, I think that's instructions for how to manipulate the camera during our death scene. A home run is hard. Yes, that is a thing I know about baseball, it's true. Okay, and spider gets stabbed. Don't eat our head this time, don't enter our head like last time. Oof. And get those coins, do a little back and forth juke here. Sometimes it looks like you missed the coins, but you're actually just saving them for the next adventure. It's all about community. It's what I'm telling you. See, left a coin just for a future friend right there. Glad to see the log hitbox is reasonably generous. That's interesting. I hope it. Good. We can still stab. I just remember the last time we got that sideways camera angle, I was not able to stab afterwards, and I was a little worried here. But no trouble. Just a fun little cinematic flourish. Flourish? Flourish. And that's all the ways I'm going to say flourish right now. Alright, level finish, silver reward. We are on to the nightmare version. Lava bucket. Oh no. That horse is angry. Look at those focused eyes. Alright, well, without further ado, let's get going on this trippy nonsense. So I guess this is just the exact same level. What? Oh, there's a king head there. So I guess this is the same level, but with some extra obstacles and a filter that makes it hard to see, and you're allowed to fail it and keep going, at least on the last one. There's only dream distance 97. You know what, let's try one more shot at Nightmare. Spiders can fell trees, too. I don't want them to do that. I like spiders okay, but I think it's safe to say I like trees quite a lot more. Let's see if we can dodge that king crown here. Wow, this is a rough trip. I wonder if we can stab them. I'm kind of disinclined to try, but let's... No, we cannot stab them. Okay. It would be kind of an interesting challenge to see how far we could make it through the level in Nightmare mode, but I'm not planning to play this game for the entirety of my evening, so let's go ahead and wrap up Chapter 2 and see what comes next after that. Alright. Here we go, Forest. Huh, that was an interesting little move we did there. I saw a little tooltip that said spiders can knock down trees, so either we need to joust the tree or joust a spider into it, or possibly this is the end of the game and it's impossible to beat. Toads do like me in their belly. I suspect if we keep playing this game, at some point we will encounter toads and perhaps even bats. Okay, well, I'm certainly going to try and make it past this obstacle. I would like to get through the death cutscene. Try again. We do have... Mines can be devastating for buckets. There's mines in this game? Interesting. Eight-armed logger. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We got past the tree. We gotta figure out how to knock down that next one. Lava buckets are hot. Yeah. Come on. Let's get into the action. I'm ready to go. I may be spoiled from playing a lot of Celeste. Oh my... Is there a way to get through that besides knocking the spider into it? Can I joust through it? I'm gonna have to find out. Smashing lets the bucket fly far. Anyway, I've been playing Celeste where you could die like 10 times a minute with no trouble. Do we just have to snipe it with the spider? Interesting. I want to see what Chapter 3 is all about. I think that's probably going to be my goal for this play session here. So I guess we have to get a good timing on the spider joust, because we knocked it in a straight line, but apparently we have to knock it higher as well. Alright, this is my final boss here. I need to destroy this tree and this spider to proceed through the game. Dude, this is looking like a fun little round, and for any of my viewers who do end up... Oh, I thought that one was good. Maybe I adjusted too soon, maybe too late. I'm gonna keep going, keep trying. For any of my viewers who do happen to get the bundle, which I super recommend, because there is a ton of, you know, besides just last night, a ton of other really good stuff in it. For example, Night in the Woods is a game I personally really love. It's in this bundle. Oxenfree, I haven't played, but I've heard good things about it. I believe it's called Semblance. A cool little platformer with inventive mechanics from, I think it might be like a South African game studio. Okay, we got through the tree. Okay, we have gotten past that part. I played Semblance on Switch, actually, and quite enjoyed it. Huh. Oof, okay, tight thing there. We are not messing with any spiders we don't have to. This game has gone from easy breezy to serious times. We are messing with that oh no. Do we have to bring that spider over there? Oh no. I'm not sure about this one, gang. Did you know that all my viewers have formed a gang now? And by watching, you are by de facto in it? Hashtag just parasocial things. Come on, spider, get up there. Okay, good. Good. Oh no. Fallen and wasted. Okay, that is a tight jump. I am determined to make some progress on this level before we wrap, because I want to send this game out on a high note. It's been a fun little journey. I don't know if I'm... Well, that's not good. That did knock the tree down. Little dragons are not big. Thank you, Tooltip. I don't know how I would have figured out a revelation like that on my own. And... that's not going to do it. That's not going to do it at all. I can't aim my joust like up or down or anything, I don't think. Skulls can fly very far. Okay, so let's try getting a good solid joust here. Okay, so if we hold it down longer, I guess it gets some momentum. Okay, we can stab the trees. We just have to start the joust sooner. So we don't have to bring that spider with us in that section that felled us previously. We just need to get a good joust going. It's weird, I could have sworn I tried a joust, but I guess you have to... Alright. There's further testing, but we're going to take an honest shot at it. I know we certainly felled the tree by the river doing this. Let's see if we can skip the spider and do it like this. Well, that didn't work. One more try. Well, we'll go for the spider too, because I am just trying to get through the level. But I do have a bit of a stubborn streak in me, and I would like to get through it, learn whatever mechanics I have. I think we didn't hold the lance down long enough for it to get that little glowy aura around it either way. So we're gonna... I tried to readjust my angle after I finished the spider. That's no good. We need to get centered for the spider and then just, you know, stay straight, stay jousted, and hope we make it through. Okay. There we go. And that was no trouble anyway. Alright, we have made it past the first 2 obstacles. We have stopped a tree. Wow, we got a real snipe there. At least the camera seems to think so. I am keeping my spear at the ready for these obstacles. I think this is it. Maybe, I notice our joust seems to go away when we're on the ground. So maybe what we have to do is stay on the ground until the tree falls over, and then have a split second to jump over the stump? I don't know. It's that, or we have to get the spider perfectly, and I am... Okay. We can't... Yeah, we just... So our joust goes away when we jump, so that's how we have to get past that, I think. Okay. We get through these, and let's see what we can handle. So we can get through that, we just have to try different stuff. On the off chance the developer is watching this, I apologize for taking so long to figure it out. I jumped! I said I have to not jump, but then I just saw a stump coming up, and I got panicked and was like, I gotta jump over the stump, gotta jump the stump. Gotta give a big pump to jump the stump and land with a thump. Lest we fall on our rump. I thought we'd be down in the dumps if we failed the jump stump, like a chump. Okay, I wonder if... I mean, that stump is pretty low to the ground. I wonder if we even have to jump over it. I've just been seeing it as like a ground obstacle, like all the others I'm jumping over, and thought, okay, gotta get around that then. But I wonder if that's actually completely an option. At the same time, it takes a little bit to get to this part of the level, and I'm a little hesitant to try it. Okay. Well, that is one way to get through it without having to figure out how. And a checkpoint. Oh, I have never been so happy to see a checkpoint in this game on this date. Okay, so remember earlier when I said,
I wonder if we can run on top of the horizontal logs.
No. No, you can't. You can't run on the logs. Which makes sense, because horses, you know, they have fragile ankles and all that, and they gotta be careful. Well, actually, it's not even ankles, it's like knuckles. One wild fact I learned recently that just completely wigged me out was that horses, what we call horse legs, in terms of skeletal structure, are actually not like our legs at all. Horse legs are basically just really, really long, specialized fingers. So a hoof is like a fingernail, and like or I guess the back one would technically be toes if we were using human analogy. Bump that tree a little bit, but got some coins, hopefully evens out. Don't try to run on that. But yeah, so I get my spear ready, and I want to jump. I'm like, okay, I've got my spear ready to knock the tree over, and now that I have my spear ready, I can jump over the stump, but that's not how it works. I have to stab the slab before I can jump the stump. Whew, bit of a close one, almost landed on the log. Okay, stab. Okay, we do not have to jump at all. I didn't jump at all. We can walk over the stump just fine. I have been making this much more complicated than it needs to be. And we have jumped that stump, but we do not have to jump this stump. You might be able to understand my confusion about which stumps are and are not jumpable, but nevertheless, we figured it out, we've gotten it through it, we have gotten a bronze award, and we're going to take a quick peek at the cave. I'm going to take a quick peek at the time.
There they are, carrying the princess. They're going up. They're flying over the big Ace Mountain.
Oh, cool. I mean, I guess most mountains are asexual, but still nice to have good ace representation. Ooh, wait. I can get the dragons right now. Just get him with my spear and stab. And stab. Stab. It's hard to get around the princess and stab the dragon without hurting her, but stab. They'll fall down safely. Oops. I clicked twice, and we'll never know the rest of the story. Alright. I bet we'll see something, you know, the new world, new level, probably see some new mechanics. It looks like, design-wise, pretty similar to the first area. But it is getting... Oh, what do you know? Okay. That snow that's coming down has turned the whole level into snow. So that's actually pretty neat. It's kind of cool, I gotta say. It's kind of cool that the way it started out gradual, and instead of just being, oh, we're in the snowy area now, it's like, oh, it's just the green area again, and then it turns snowy. I'm down for it. Oh, and it doesn't matter, because now we're getting to the actual new area. Cool, okay. I'm here for this. Oh man, I bet the nightmare mode of this is pretty tricky, because it's already kind of claustrophobic here. I wonder what those little green bugs are. Ooh, these are some tight passages to make it through. Oh, we made it to a checkpoint. Okay. I'm gonna go to the left there. I'm gonna go to the right here because the coins are. Ooh, no. I tried to jump over that one like I have all the rest, but that stalactite. Not a stalagmite. The stalagmite I was expecting, but the stalactite coming from the ceiling really got me. For any of you who are not familiar or might not be native English speakers, the two different types of stalactites are the formations coming off of the ceiling of the cave. Stalagmites are the ones coming out of the ground. And ceiling seems like a weird word for something that isn't a man-made structure. But the reason I say ceiling, I mean, I guess you could say ceiling, but okay. I don't know what any other word would be. I guess I'm just not in a lot of non-man-made ceilings. Anyway, I think I'd like to get to the end of the sentence. So think C for ceiling, G for ground. So stalactites, they stick tight to the ceiling, and stalagmites might be on the ground. Those shiny crystals look gorgeous, but what is that up there? Arrgh! Why do they always need to be that huge? Well, I think they need to be that huge because from a game design perspective, it's just a lot easier for the player to deal with something they can see, rather than something the size of a small bat. Okay, so that's something we can joust in these tunnels. Okay, we can joust that, that's good. Looked like a little bit of Unreal Engine physics being demoed here. I saw this was using the Unreal development kit. And hey, I'm all in support of whatever engine gets things going. Okay, here we go. Here we go. That get joust. Alright. If I just keep saying, okay, here we go, and alright, in rapid rotation, nothing can go wrong. Isn't that a neat little factoid? And so yeah, overall, seems like we've gotten pretty much the main thrust of what last night is all about. Ooh, these little plant things have grown into big plant things that burst when we stab them. Kind of nice foreshadowing there that we've seen their little baby cousins the whole time, and only now are they becoming threatening. Yep. I didn't try running through one without stabbing it before, but I had a feeling something like that would happen. Let spiders fell trees for you. Well, I'd like to let these big orbs, no idea what they are, but I'd like to let them go away. Oh, those are small orbs. Here's a big orb. Okay. So, I'm probably coming towards the end of my time checking out this particular game today. But overall, last night, pretty fun little experience, and really hard to beat at the price point of included with things you already have. So, I mean, I say really hard to beat. There is actually quite a lot of competition of things included in this bundle, so there's no need to start ranking things against each other. Besides, not having played most of the things in this bundle, I still have a hard time imagining that there would be many things I would like more than Night in the Woods, because that is just a game I am very fond of. Wow, this is a trip. I am enjoying these nightmare modes, I gotta say. Oh man. Of course I say that and I instantly die. Is that a shark with wings? Whew, yeesh. Alright, it was only a dream. First person campaign unlocked. Oh, so when we get a different kind of... When we get enough gold, we unlock different camera angles. Well, let's play one with first person. Oh, no, you have to start the game over. I don't know if I want to start the game over. Let's... I'm pretty sure I know what Endless Journey is going to be. Choose from different modes where the world's randomly generated for infinity. Unlock cool things, participate in quests. See what the journey menu has. Just want to see what the options are. So, night endless, more dangerous, more treasured. The rider eats the meat, while the horse eats everything else. But be careful, both can also eat too much, which makes them blow up. So I imagine the way that works is there's food drops around, and you have to get enough food, but you also can't get too much, so you have to figure out what to go for. Power-ups. Yeah, I get it. I don't own enough gold to buy this. Yeah, I'm not trying to buy it. I'm just trying to look at it. Chill. Chill, game. Okay, so we get a key for the power-up chesters. We can upgrade them to make them more effective. So we can shoot things. We can do something with flying, something with time. Who knows? Oh, there are descriptions for the power-ups. Launch cannonballs. You can move through things and don't fall down. Interesting. Well, anyway. Quests. No quests. Oh, there's different characters we can play as. That's kind of fun. Anyway, that's going to be my Let's Play of Last Night Credits. I assume that's the subtitle for the game. Can I see the credits? I clicked some things and seems to... Ah, it appears to have crashed. Well, we won't hold that against it. Since we were finishing up with the game anyway, I'll just finish on a little black screen here, and that has been Last Night. Hope you enjoyed watching. Thanks very much. Bye.